Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Cancers for the week starting September 5th, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. I have an announcement to make for the month of September. More video coming, more discussion about astrology and tarot, and so make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can receive the notification. And thank you for those who subscribed already. Welcome to my new subscribers. I also have posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. And now, my Cancers, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have in the past position this week. We have the Four of Cups. Interesting, my Cancers. So, some of you may have an offer. The offer may not be necessarily what you're looking for, okay? But also there's an element with the Four of Cups that is attached to boredom, okay? Maybe, the Three of Cups are there. That represents celebration, fun, and something else comes in to give you some type of stability. Maybe it's not really something you're looking for. I mean, there was a solar eclipse in your third house in Virgo, which is a house of neighbors, communication, courage, among other things. So maybe there's, some of my Cancer could be in a position where you have to lead, or you may have to say something. You may have to intervene for someone, or you may have to defend something. Okay, you could see yourself in that position because, all of this energy in Virgo, it's all about Virgo right now. And for Virgos, you are the 11th house, which is the network, leadership, okay? Network, circle, group, friendship. So among you, maybe there's something happening and you may have to put your foot in there. Maybe you don't want to, maybe you're probably not involved. Maybe it doesn't concern you, but there could be something around you where you must, or you could have, or you will have to intervene this week. And that could be in your, people that are closer to you, your neighbors. It could be, friends that are like family, or it could be in your own family. It could be for a friend or something like that. There's something that you're gonna feel that you're gonna have to step in and say something this week, my Cancers. And let's see what we have in the present position this week. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting. See, although you are coming from a good place, be mindful with all this energy in the mutable sign as a Virgo. It could make you appear as you're hiding your intention, or maybe just the fact that you may not want to take a position. Okay, it could make you look as if you're deceiving other people, or you're not being honest, or maybe you're keeping things to yourself. And that's what it is. It's not that you're doing it, but this Mercury retrograde won't allow other people to see, some of the people to see where you're coming from, what's your goal, what's the purpose of you, being involved, or staying in touch, or being aware of what's going on, or being informed. Okay, be just aware that some people may see you as you not coming from a good place, or you having some ulterior motive, or there's a lot of confusion. Like I said, there's a solar eclipse in Virgo. The sun is there, Mercury is there. There's so many energy in your third house. So third house is a house of communication, so it's chatter. It's a house that talks a lot. Okay, it's the most talkative house of them all. So there may be some people that will be talking about you. You may hear things this week. Just be mindful of that. It's just the energy, okay? And let's see what we have in the position of the outcome, the future this week. We have the Knight of Swords looking at the Five of Swords. This is a challenging energy presently for you, for some of my Cancers, just because if there is chatter you may not be aware of, you may not, your soul may be involved in the goals that you have in assisting or helping someone, or something or improving something or someone, that in the midst of that, you may be perceived differently than your main intention. Maybe your main intention is to bring order. Maybe your main intention is to allow reconciliation with other people or things like that. Here, just be mindful. And I think you know deep down inside what could be going on. But I could tell you, by the end of September, it will be a much different energy. Okay, the Nine of Swords, looking at the Five of Swords, I feel that, here, like I said, you may hear things from the past, or maybe someone will come and tell you what it is. Maybe there's something that you were unaware of that will be now exposed to you. Okay, communication is like, the third, having a Mercury retrograde in the third house. I remember mine. I know I talked to you about that. I talked to some of my Cancers about that. I think a few readings before last month. Is definitely a challenging energy. Yes, the best advice I could suggest is to lay low and observe. But here, you could be involved indirectly, even if you don't want. So having the Nine of Swords here it could tell you that you may have to defend yourself, or you may have to express or communicate. You may have to investigate. The Nine of Swords in this position is quick communication. Okay, so there's something that's going to happen quickly, that's going to let you know where, what's happening, things that you were not aware. Maybe you got involved in something, you didn't know the details, but trust that this week it will be very clear to you. Okay, well, I shouldn't say very. I think clarity will unfold as the month of September will continue. But one thing that will be clear is there's something happening here around you, something about your friends, something about your relationship, something about your network. Okay, something about your neighbors, where you live, something of that nature. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Cancers. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send you lots of kisses. I love you.